Good morning, everyone. Mr. President, Secretary General, AIPH members, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity of receiving us today and giving us the chance to update you on the progress of our conference and exciting upcoming event. I would like to start by apologizing on behalf of our Secretary General, Mr. Mohammed Al-Khouri, that most of you would know from previous meetings. He couldn't make it, so I am representing him today. The reason is that we have an agriculture show, a very large one, that will open on the 15th of March. So, and we have 55 countries, a lot of delegations, and a new Prime Minister in Qatar. So, a lot of logistical challenges and no direct flights. So, apologies. It is by no means a lack of appreciation of what AIPH is doing to us and the contribution, the great contribution of AIPH and the respect we have to this esteemed organization. So once again, thank you and apologies for missing it. I'll take you quickly through the progress. So starting by the construction and the landscaping. So for those of you who followed the progress in the last 3 years, so it was divided into 4 packages. The first one was the Expo House. This is our legacy building, and you will be seeing photos of it later on. It's almost ready, so we were planning to open it in April, right after Ramadan. The utility buildings are almost ready. The retrofits, and they include 3 buildings. So the Innovation Center, those are all buildings that existed in the park and that we decided to retrofit and keep as a legacy to the park. So the Expo House, the Innovation Center, the Mascot House, and the restaurant. And the landscaping is almost ready except for the trees. You know, in this part of the world, we always have challenges and limited seasons for plantations. So it will all be done in due time, but the whole infrastructure is ready. This is a bit of the previous timeline, how it started and where it's ending in April 2023. So we will be ready to receive all countries by that time. Next week, probably the Saudi Pavilion will be starting and the Jordanian Pavilion. So we're even welcoming countries to start civil wars now. This is the Expo House, our legacy building. It's the multi-function building, and this will be kept as a legacy later on to the Qatar museums. They will be using it for their different activities. This is the inside photos of the multifunctional area, the conference room that we have. This is the Qatari Pavilion. So we're having also a very nice legacy building. We're finalizing the content now as we speak. And this is the civil works, the infrastructure. It will be ready on time as well, and will be a very interesting building. The international participation. So we've invited 130 countries and reached out to almost 35 international organizations. This is a short listing of the associations or intergovernmental organizations that accepted to participate in the Arab League, GCC countries, Global Dryland, and the African Union Commission. Those are, the last 2 are important for us because some countries are unable to participate. So they will be represented under those organizations. Those are the invited organizations. We're still working with many of them to secure their participation. On the confirmations side, this is the list of countries signed so far. It's 19 and including 2 associations, of course the IPH, and the Interstate Committee for Ground Construction, as mentioned by the President. So it's quite challenging. This is the first time an agriculture exhibition takes place in a desert country. So we're focusing a lot on this type of associations and organizations to come all together and find challenges to the desertification problem. This is a list of the approved countries that are in the process of signing their contracts now. So hopefully we will be reaching the 55 countries signed very soon and aiming to reach 70 in the next 2 months. On the documents, so the theme guides are already, the participation guide is being finalized now and will be ready in a week time. This is the last IPH inspection visit that we had. We had the honor of receiving the President and the Secretary General and the accompanying team. On the communication side, so the campaigns were divided into pre, during, and post-event for the legacy of the Expo. This is the timeline. On a more strategic level, so we had 2 sections, a visitors section and a contributors section. So the visitors aspect, it's really the B2C aspect, and the contributors are the B2B. So if you go into details, so on the regional and international level, we have the tourists and the eco-minded people, and on the national level, it includes also the active parent and the kids. Because this is a show that will be free of charge, no entrance fees to our expo. So we're definitely welcoming a lot of families and the schools in the morning. On the contributors aspect, so we have more leaders and policymakers. We'll be hosting a lot of conferences. A major one is the IPH, but a lot also with a lot of strategic partners. The business leaders, the NGOs. On the practice aspect, we have innovators, the investors, and the practitioners, and the minds, academia, and educators. A lot of local universities are invited, few of them confirm participation, so we have a chance to exhibit a lot of the research that is taking place to encourage students and to exhibit their research during the 6 months. There will also be some awards given to the best research. Now, this is in collaboration with some universities in Doha. So the campaign overview, so it's divided into 6 sections. So the awareness, the interest, the anticipation, action, loyalty, and obviously it ends with the legacy. And the dates are there. So each one is targeting a different audience and a different group of people. The purpose campaign, the first one, so this is our purpose campaign that is ready. The social media communication, and I will show you some figures later on, we're being very active recently on the social media aspect, having monthly campaigns and videos. This is the increase a bit in figure in the social media reach. So on the Instagram, we're doing extremely well in the growth. Twitter is picking up slowly but surely, and Facebook as well, and we're obviously present on so many other platforms. As mentioned yesterday to Tim, so we would like everyone to follow our pages. We're unfortunately suffering from a bit of miscommunication and bad campaigns. So some people are using the Expo pages on fake pages and spreading wrong messages, mainly related to volunteers, campaigns, or other info. This is maybe the fate of Doha, to suffer from those things, similar to what happened during the World Cup. So we invite everyone to only follow the pages that we are announcing.
نشوفكم بإكسبو 2023 بدوحة.
Ciao, ci vediamo ad Expo 2023 Doha.
Nos vemos no Expo 2023 Doha.
Rendez-vous à l'Expo 2023 à Doha.
അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരെയും എക്സ്പോ ദോഹ 2023 വെച്ച് കാണാം.
Expo 2023 Doha görüşünce.
Na viděnou na Expo 2023 v Doze.
让我们2023多哈博览会见。
Tupatane Expo 2023 Doha.
See you at Expo 2023 Doha.
Увидимся на Expo 2023 Doha.
आपको हम Expo 2023 दोहा में मिलेंगे.
Expo 2023 Doha ma Mabuhay! Magkita-kita po tayo sa Expo 2023 Doha.
وعدنا في إكسبو 2023 الدوحة.
We teamed up with Qatar Tourism, and we are participating in all their international tourism events, because we also believe that Expo 2023 will be a very important touristic attraction to Qatar. So we're receiving the support of a lot of big national organizations. So we have been attending ITV Berlin, OTM London, exhibitions in India, Singapore, Dubai. So we are present in almost all tourism exhibitions as part of the Qatari pavilion. This is a roadshow that we started last month, and we have a stand that is touring all ministries and governmental institutions in Qatar. This is in a summary the roadshow. So we are visiting almost on a weekly basis a different ministry to increase the engagement of the major stakeholders in the country. So people are able to come, take photos in the booths, scan the QR code, get all the info, follow our social media pages. We're even visiting municipalities in the region, outside Doha. Okay, so a bit of the feedback that we're receiving. This is the campaign or the coverage that we received after the IPH inspection visit. So the feedback was extremely good from the local media and even the regional one. This is a quick overview. The coverage of the visit. So that's it. Thank you so much for your time. We hope that we'll be able to welcome you all in Doha next October and the missing countries as well. Thank you so much and enjoy the conference.